you look at the ball in play time, it was 40 minutes, 40. So that's quite high. And I think we're going to look to try and keep that ball in play time as high as possible for this game. But on our terms, I think you can almost get caught up against teams like Zebre and Treviso and thinking that you'll just run away with the game. But, they're actually very strong opposition nowadays, and they hold a lot of internationals themselves. So you've got to, early on in the game, I think you've got to stay clean and play a territorial game. And then, hopefully in the last kind of 20, 15 minutes, that's when you can capitalise on them being a bit tired. But certainly we're not taking this game lightheartedly. We know we're expected to win, and that comes with having made strides forward last season. And I think we're confident we can do that. But we just got to get things right in terms of our territorial game and get our little bits of accuracy right, which weren't quite there against Leinster. Yeah, it is massive. I think if you look at last season, we lose at home to Treviso and Zebre, albeit missing a few players, a few key guys. But they're the games that, if we were winning last year, it kind of knocks us up the table a couple of places. And that's what we're looking at this season. If we can win in our derby games like we did last year, and we can put the games at home, which is so important, as a home advantage. If we can put them games going in the right direction this season, then all of a sudden, like I said, it knocks you up a couple of places in the table. And then, we don't want to set an outcome for this season, but we just want to be making sure that we're winning our home games, which we're expected to win, competing in the derby games and competing against the top teams in the league. And if we can do that, then it'll be a good step forward for us as Dragons. We obviously had the couple of games, which were like pre-season games, almost, the Osprey Scarlets. And then we had the Bristol game, but it's all been a bit sporadic. It's been like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So now that the season started, it's nice to kind of get a run of games coming into the forefront, albeit with a week off next week, which isn't ideal. But now that the season's here and we've got a kind of timetable to follow, we know what's coming up. That's good. And like you said, the new boys coming in have settled in really well. Tompkins, Jamie's adding his experience massively, which is brilliant for some of the young boys around. Bateman's about now. Yeah, it's good, and I think everyone's adapted well to the current situation, which isn't ideal because normally you get time to mingle throughout the day, but it's kind of in and out now because of the COVID situation. But yeah, we're bonding as much as we can, and the boys have fitted in really well, to be fair.